Well, good morning. Wednesday, August 30th. Here it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Sun's just coming up. And I'm warming up. I got up yesterday morning to go down and shoot the Tetons, and it's about a 30-minute ride. Well, I think about 40 minutes by the time you go through construction and stuff. But this morning I decided it wasn't worth it to go down and try it. You got to really be camping out in your car to be able to photograph the Tetons at sunrise. It's just because you can't afford to stay down there. At least I can't. I imagine those resorts are $300, $400 a night. This camping resort I'm in, for 2 nights, it cost me $15 with a senior pass. That's about more my budget. Well, good morning, actually good afternoon. We just entered the Yellowstone Park here on 191. We're on our way to go shoot some waterfalls on the Yellowstone River. Kind of cool today, about 66 degrees and a lot of wind, so the Tetons this morning had a lot of smoke covering them. So I'm glad I got my photos yesterday, and not today, but windy out, and we're just traveling. I'm sure you guys have seen this video 100 times on this 191 highway here, but you haven't seen it 100 times with the Suzuki DE800. This will probably be the first time you've seen this on this motorcycle traveling this highway. So ideally, if we can shoot the waterfalls this afternoon and get into Cody by this evening, would be ideal. Quite the deal here. Construction on the river bridge. We're traveling right now along the Yellowstone River heading for the falls. We're about 20 minutes out, as far as I can tell, from getting to the falls themselves. Beautiful country, just a bit windy, that's all. Up around Yellowstone Lake, here's just windier and get out. I had to put my winter clothes on, it's so windy and cold. Well, here I am riding across the Hayden Valley in Yellowstone National Park. We're headed on over to the upper and lower falls. And previously I just went around Yellowstone Lake, which is just a complete nightmare as far as wind and being cold. So I wasn't really able to stop there and do any video or photographs, but the lake along the shores is just muddy, just a muddy mess as far as all the white caps and stuff like that. Yeah, you guys are probably hearing a lot of wind in the helmet. It's just a lousy day to be looking at anything. Well, here's the Yellowstone Falls. It's my mission to photograph this today. And look at that water. That is a moving. Here's the GoPro footage. Yellowstone Falls. Some more video of the Yellowstone Falls. Isn't that something for water? Gorgeous. Beautiful. I'll get some video on the other camera as well, see how it comes out. Yeah, I'm just walking back to the bike now. I could have parked a lot closer to the waterfall if I knew where I was going, but I didn't. Tourism. Now I gotta climb the hill. Pretty. Yeah, we're going along the Yellowstone River, heading back to Cody now, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful river. I have to shoot a lot of video of this. A lot of video. Just close my visor, maybe you can hear me now, but I can't get enough of this river. Yellowstone, a lot of people might say it's a crowded, very crowded place. It might be in the middle of the summer, but I'm up here at the end of August. It's pretty easy. No problems at all. There it is, Yellowstone River fishing bridge they call it. Well, we got the bike pointed toward Cody now. Got about 77 miles to go. Just get out of the traffic, the 25-mile-an-hour traffic. Pelican Creek Bridge. Well, it has been a busy day here today, and I am riding in the late afternoon in a hustle just to get down to Cody, Wyoming. I just really didn't have quite enough time to do all the video and photography I wanted to do up here in Yellowstone, particularly with shooting the rivers and the falls here today. My wife and I are planning on another trip to come up here with the car to do some major photography with the rivers up here. Seems like there's never enough time in the content creation business to create the real video you'd like to have while a person is still on the job. A week sure the hell isn't enough time. I guess that's why some videographers that are retired may be out for a month at a time shooting this stuff. We got a pretty good U-turn coming up here. We're just in the burnt area of East Yellowstone. Fires up here years ago. It's quite the ride down into Cody. It's a pretty ride. Isn't that fun? Making a little bit of time here this evening because nobody's going the speed limit, so 45 don't mean nothing today. Crater Lake, East Yellowstone. Well, we're coming down the hill now to the east entrance. It's about a 7% grade. I don't know if the GoPro, you can go see that. But I thought I'd take you along for the ride down the hill. We're just cruising along here in 4th gear, about 35 miles an hour down the hill. We're about another hour and 10 minutes into Cody from here. Yeah, the Harley guy that was I think I'm riding at a pretty decent speed around these curves, and he just gone. I don't know, I can't see riding a bike that fast. Going down a grade like that. I guess maybe they got the 18-inch wheel on the front, which maybe they corner a lot better than a 21-inch does. I think that's part of the secret. And you know, their luggage is a lot lower to the ground. And this Suzuki, I'm carrying everything fairly high. I imagine that makes a difference there too, but I'll make it to Cody in one piece. I'm just about 32 miles west of Cody, Wyoming, the place called Clearwater Campground, and I guess this is the Clearwater River, but I thought about getting a hotel or a motel in Cody tonight, but I just changed my mind, decided, well, who in the world would definitely would want to camp along the river. So I passed like 3 campgrounds. I decided, well, if I pass another campground going into Cody, I'm going to camp. I get to sleep by the river. It's actually warmed up quite a bit down here. I mean, up in Yellowstone today, it was frickin' terrible. It was cold, blowing wind like crazy. Well, you can probably see from some of the video. But I did get a picture of the upper Yellowstone River Falls. That was my mission today, was to do. Well, here I am, Thursday morning, just yards from my camp, my little tent site. And here on the, fella told me yesterday this is the start of the Shoshone River. So I wasn't sure this is the Clearwater River or the Shoshone, but campground is Clearwater. But look at this. Isn't this beautiful? I mean, I feel so lucky that even though the little time I take out in the outdoors, there's just so many people that don't get to do this. I came down here, I was able to wash the dishes and look at the river. I brought my energy drink down here and sat here and absorbed this. So this is things people got to do. I mean, if you really want a complete life, this is hard to beat. I mean, I'm really thankful I got to do this trip. This alone was worth it, just to camp along this river here. So I think I've had a pretty good time overall. I've only been out, this is my 5th day out. And it's just nice. It's just unbelievable.